Hello everybody, this is Raul. You've met him before. This is training session number, I don't know which number it is. It's been about a month and a half that we've been handling them daily. It's early in the morning, right around when they first wake up, and as you can see just by Raul's eyes, he looks pretty, calm and relaxed. It's kind of weird though. This is a complete contrast from when I was trying to handle him last night. I grabbed him, about 3 hours before before their bedtime, and he freaked out, panicked, stressed out, skin turned black, which is a very common indicator of high stress levels. If you didn't know that. But now it's a complete 100% turnaround. What I do is, in order to prevent him from slamming his snout against the metal parts of the cage, you see it's a metal cage there, and hurting his nose, I grab him in the morning so he doesn't run, and that just calls for a much calmer and much more pleasant experience on his end. He's way less panicky. He's very relaxed, very attentive to what I'm doing nonetheless, and his environments, I don't know if you saw that, but his eye followed my hand with the camera. He's very aware of what's going on. He's just more relaxed, and don't really understand why, but I think that's going to be what I'm going to be doing for the unforeseen future here, just as long as he's not calm and he's still panicky, and generally afraid of me. So that's the game plan. And you can see here that Colleen is holding young Rex, and he is a hatchling, and he is super flighty because he's a baby. And when they're that young, they can't necessarily defend themselves. So what else are they going to do? They're going to want to run. It's going to be a while for him to grow and become a little bit more confident, and not run so much, and begin to learn and be less dependent on the that flight instinct. So we're working with him. He looks pretty relaxed right now. I think he just likes how warm Colleen's hand is, but he's chilling. So hopefully he comes around sooner than later. And Raul didn't like me leaning forward, and he's paying me a little bit more attention here. You can see. And oh, his tail is growing back nicely here. It's I would say since it broke, it's probably grown out almost a 1/4 inch there. So and that was about maybe 3 weeks ago when it broke. So actually maybe about a month it broke, and it's growing, so happy for that. His dorsal spines here have grown significantly since when we first got him, and he's really coming around, I think. Just recently I started holding him like this. Before, I used to hold him like that with my thumb over his back just to be a little bit more secure, but now he's a little bit more comfortable, and I feel confident that I can hold him like this. And also, guys, if you're having trouble, we've had these lizards for, I don't know, maybe about 6 weeks, coming close to 2 months now, and they were absolutely petrified of us when we first got them. So this is huge progress for six weeks. Progress does come. You just have to stick with it. You just have to be dedicated, spending at least an hour a day with your lizard, getting him tamed and socialized. So I mean, it's just a matter of time. Oh, you see Raul there close his eyes and open them, but it just takes time. Just handle. Another key thing when you're in the taming process is when you go in after the cage, you can't give up. Once your hand is in the cage and you approach that lizard to pick him up, You have to reinforce into his brain that, you know, once you're going into that cage, you're picking him up, and that's the bottom line, because you don't ever want to reinforce the idea that if he runs or if he tail whips or if he even nips at you, you know, he can get you to go away. He can get you to, you know, leave him alone, because then that's all he'll do. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're the boss. You want to establish, you know, yourself as dominant, very territorial, and very hierarchical in that manner. You know, you don't want to be the beta. You want him to be the beta. You want to be the alpha. So that's it for now, YouTube. I'll post this video.